Have you ever received a phone call that felt so real, so urgent, so emotional that your entire body froze? Imagine hearing the voice of someone you love, crying, begging, terrified, telling you they've been taken, hurt, kidnapped, or stranded. Now imagine that voice isn't real. Imagine it's not even human. This is the story of a man who trusted a voice that sounded exactly like his daughter, down to the smallest breath, and how that one phone call almost destroyed his entire life. Today I'm going to take you inside a crime spreading across America faster than anyone expected. A crime built on technology, fear, timing, and one of the most powerful emotions a human can feel, panic. This is the fake voice call scam. The story begins on a Thursday afternoon. In a quiet neighborhood in Phoenix, Arizona, a man named Eric Collins was finishing his lunch break. Eric is a normal guy. 46 years old, a maintenance supervisor, someone who pays his bills and talks to his daughter almost every day. Nothing about his life is dramatic. But criminals love people like him, calm, responsible, predictable, because predictable people panic the fastest. Around 2:17 p.m., Eric's phone rang. Unknown number. He usually ignores those, but something made him answer. The moment he said hello, he heard it, a broken sob, a shaking breath, a girl crying desperately. Dad, please. They're hurting me. Please help. It was his daughter's voice. Not similar, identical. Lena, 19, away at college. Eric froze. His chest collapsed. Lena, what happened? Before he could say more, another voice cut in, deep, cold. We have your daughter. If you want to see her alive, do exactly what we say. Eric felt heat rising up his neck. His vision blurred. His daughter's crying echoed on the line. That's exactly what the scammers wanted. Panic makes you blind. Fear makes you obedient. The voice warned him not to call anyone, not to hang up, not to think. They said they were watching him. They told him if he tried anything, they would hurt his daughter. Every time Eric hesitated, the fake voice of his daughter screamed again, designed perfectly to break him. Artificial intelligence can replicate a human voice with just a few seconds of audio. And Lena had plenty of voice notes online. The scammers stitched them into the perfect illusion. They demanded $10,000. No bank visits, no questions, no time. Eric said he didn't have that much. They told him to sell whatever he had, borrow whatever he could, cash out whatever was possible. His daughter's life depended on it. He felt like he was suffocating. His hands were shaking so badly he could barely hold the phone. As he scrambled to gather money, someone knocked on his door. His neighbor. He ignored it. The scammer hissed that if he opened it, they'd hurt her. Then came the final push. He had 15 minutes to send the money, or he would hear something. He would never forget. Fear took over everything. Eric grabbed his keys, ran to his car, and drove, shaking, panicking, sweating through his shirt. The scammer stayed on the line, whispering threats, replaying the girls crying again and again. Eric nearly ran a red light. He felt like a gun was pressed against his head, even though no one was really there. Then his phone buzzed. A second call. The screen said, Lena, incoming call. The scammer yelled, Don't answer it! If you answer, she dies. Eric's heart hammered. How could she be calling? Was it a trick? Was she forced? But something inside him broke through the fear. The crying on the line suddenly felt too perfect, too rehearsed, too controlled. With shaking fingers, Eric switched calls. Dad, why aren't you answering my texts? Are you okay? It was her, calm, normal, completely safe. Eric felt his chest loosen. Tears filled his eyes. Lena, where are you? I'm in class, why? In 1 second, the nightmare vanished. Eric switched back to the scam call, already disconnected. They knew they'd lost him. He pulled over, put his head on the steering wheel, and cried. Not out of weakness, but because fear is powerful. When you think your child is in danger, your brain shuts down. And criminals know that. Police later told him this scam is exploding across America. All criminals need is a short voice clip. With AI, they can make your loved ones scream, cry, whisper, plead perfectly. Many families aren't as lucky as Eric. If his daughter hadn't called at that moment, he would have lost thousands of dollars, and the criminals would have moved on to their next victim. Eric couldn't sleep for days. Every phone call made him panic. Every delay in his daughter's messages made him fear the worst. Crime doesn't always leave bruises. Sometimes it leaves memories you can't shake. And the truth is frightening. This scam is only going to get worse. Technology is getting smarter. Voices more realistic. Criminals more aggressive. So if you ever get a call like this, breathe. Don't panic, hang up. Call the real person, verify. One moment of logic can save you. Fear is the scammer's strongest weapon. Awareness is yours. This is the world we live in now, where a voice is no longer proof, where danger can be faked, and where a simple phone call can be a trap. That's why stories like this matter. To protect you before panic takes over. Stay alert, stay aware, and remember, not every voice you hear is real.